It is said that change yourself in time, which is very difficult but possible. Otherwise, the world will change you, then it will be very painful and question of existence. It is equally applicable for product, services, and life. Today, I'll talk. Actually, this is a case study I have prepared how this Hindustan Motor Ambassador car vanished from Indian automobile market. Hindustan Motor was established in 1942 by BM Birla. In the beginning, the company Hindustan Motor was founded by BM Birla in the port Okha in Gujarat as a small assembly plant for passenger cars. Hindustan Motor was set up during the Second World War in order to produce motor vehicle for middle class Indians. And Hindustan Motor started making Ambassador in West Bengal, Uttar Para in 1948 based on Morris Oxford UK model. Morris Oxford UK 1948 model. And you will be surprised that at the beginning model and when the company was about to close, there was not much change. So that was one of the reasons why the companies totally vanished from Indian automotive market. Hindustan Motor was setting up the first passenger car plant in Asia outside of Japan and making it perhaps the oldest auto company after Toyota in this continent. And Ambassador remained the undisputed leader in Indian automobile industry till 1985. This Maruti Udyog came later actually. And Hindustan Motor also tied up with Mitsubishi to make Pajero in Chennai in 1988. They also tied up with Mitsubishi for making Lancer in 1988 at Chennai. And Hindustan Motor has been unsuccessfully experimenting with the variation in Ambassador model with color, with variation in the steering. There are small ornamental changes, but that was not successful actually. And HM entered into a light commercial vehicle winner in 2008. And HM has other history also. 1984 Contessa they developed and produced Contessa in India market, but that was not going well definitely. And they also tried with 1996 Opel Astra, that was also not going well. If we talk about the reason of failure of Hindustan Motor as an automobile industry, because before Maruti Udyog came into Indian automobile market, it was totally is a the monopoly of automobile by Ambassador. Therefore, it didn't care to upgrade the technology or the production facility, manufacturing facility. At the time, about in 25,000 car was produced in every year. But in later 2013-40, that the quantity of production came down to 2,400 only. And there was no technological upgradation, and I have also visited this Ambassador factory in West Bengal, and I've also been in many automobile industry visited factories in India as well as outside of India. I've visited General Motor Detroit in US. I've visited BMW factory, Mercedes-Benz factory, Tata Nano factory at Gujarat. And if we compare with those automobile factory and the Hindustan Motor West Bengal factory, then it just you cannot consider it as an automobile industry. It is just a general engineering factory and very poor quality of efficiency. That is it just doesn't come under this automobile category actually, this Hindustan Motor factory with comparing with the nowadays automobile industry. And HM design was also not aesthetically good and failed in aerodynamic design consideration if we compare with other cars. And Hindustan Motor Ambassador is customized for the poor road condition of India at the beginning at the time. But they forget that in last 2 decades after that, there was a massive improvement in the Indian road conditions. So we don't need that kind of car further. So this car needs to be improved in the direction of comfortable and luxurious automobile product. So they were not updated their feature and fuel efficiency. When were any common people going to buy a car, the first question is, what is the mileage given by this car? And nowadays, with so much of advancement in engine transmission and accuracy of manufacturing, precision engineering, the mileage is given most of the car about close to 20 kilometer per hour, 20 kilometer per liter of fuel. But in Hindustan Motor Ambassador, this petrol model I'm talking about, in city it just gives 8.7 kilometer per liter, and in highway 12 kilometer per liter. So average 9 kilometer per liter only. It's just half of any other nowadays standard car. So an effective marketing strategy of the competitors like Maruti, that eats the share of Ambassador actually. And finally, Hindustan Motor Factory suspended its production in 24th May 2014. So in short, if we summarize the highlights, 1948 Hindustan Motor started manufacturing in India. 1970 Hindustan Motor got 75% market share in India as an automobile OEM. 1983 Maruti Udyog, Maruti Suzuki launched its products in India. 1991 Hindustan Motor market share declined to 20%, and 2014 it suspended its manufacturing car in India. 2015 this voluntary retirement scheme was launched for all its employees. So at the beginning, as I said, the change yourself, which is difficult but possible. Change is very, very much needed. And otherwise, the world will make you changed. Then it will be very painful. And it is equally applicable for, products, service, and life. So if you have not yet subscribed my YouTube channel, you can also subscribe my YouTube channel so that you can get notification for my future presentation. Thank you so much for your attention and time.